Didn't I promise you something special?
Is it my birthday?
Not until next month. We're celebrating a different anniversary. It was 3 years ago today. You let me put that ring on your finger and made me the happiest man alive. Now, how about some cake? It's chocolate. Your favourite.
Nice feet, girl.
Poetry in motion.
Keep going.
I can't do it.
Better than me.
Come on, you can't give up now.
No, but you guys should find someone else.
Come so close, come on.
Okay.
Stop on my account.
We should
Get back to work.
Morning, Karen. Any post? All sorted with your usual speed and precision, I see.
Take it the Cold War's still on then.
Hey?
Now they both come to the senses.
Yeah, but when? I mean, this can't go on. The atmosphere's as bad as Siberia.
Is this still the Karen thing?
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm stood standing here, you know.
Maybe someone should have a quiet word.
we can practice when I get back.
No, don't waste your time.
Oh, come on, I've seen you strutting your stuff on the dance floor. You can do this, I know that you can. Is this printed off properly?
What's up?
Is there a name missing? Claire Clayton.
Oh, I was rang yesterday and cancelled.
Oh, okay.
No problem.
She just must be doing really well if she doesn't want to see me anymore.
6 months in a coma. First thing I would do is catch up on all the shopping that I'd missed.
Well, see you later.
I've seen the adverts.
Sorry?
Late night telly. 0101. Ooh, for a fun time with big boys.
Do you mind? This is personal.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat. Now, do you have to do it at work?
You attached to me with string.
Just thought you'd rather do this in private.
Do what? Hey, has anybody ever told you, don't get between a woman and a biscuit barrel?
Need to have a chat, Karen. It's about your attitude.
My what?
Well, look, it's not good enough, this work to rule thing. Don't you think it's a bit childish?
I worked on your cowpox clinic. I didn't hear you complaining then.
You are the public face of the mill. It's not acceptable that patients are greeted by a scowl.
Very thin ice, Dr. Granger.
All I'm saying is that you have a lovely smile. Why not use it more? Hmm?
That's it. Just 2 more.
I'm strong enough to do these on my own now.
No, I don't mind.
Well, they're not going to keep your job open forever.
They know where my priorities lie.
Maybe you could go back just part-time.
Well, risk your recovery? No, I'd rather lose my job than have to leave you on your own.
It's too late for the post.
And there's someone trying to sell us something.
What if it isn't?
It'll be gas or new windows. They'll go away. It's okay. I'll see to them. I don't know what you're selling, but...
Surprise!
Nurse Milan. But I thought...
You cancelled me. You did, but I was in the area doing a bunion, so I thought I'd come and see how you're doing.
We're okay. Couldn't be better.
Well, to be honest, my feet are killing me, and I'm gasping for a cuppa.
Well, Claire will be thrilled to see you. Go straight through.
Anyone we know?
What? No, no one?
You know, if you ever want to talk.
Don't you start.
Sorry?
I've just had Daniel lecturing me about my attitude problem.
Ah.
Told me to cheer up because I was putting the punters off.
Do you want a cup of tea? The kettle's boiled.
What, and leave the reception unmanned? Give Julia another opportunity to have a go.
Off you pop then. I've got you covered.
You got yum-yums?
Look at you. You look wonderful.
That'll be down to the physiotherapy. 20 minutes, twice a day. I won't let her skimp.
Are you going to do me here, the examination? Oh dear, have you forgotten your bag?
Nurse Malone, would you mind giving me a hand with the tea?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you can manage a few cups on your own. We've got so much to catch up on.
I only need it for 2 minutes. Then you can chat away to your heart's content.
I mean, how can they say that it's me who's got an attitude problem? Julia totally undervalues me, and Heston thinks I'm some sort of charity case.
Well, they're both under a lot of stress at the moment. I mean, you know we all value what you do here.
You don't feel like it. Do you know, telling you the truth, I really feel like jacking it all in.
But you love your job.
You know, I would have gone long ago if I didn't.
Why not write down all the reasons why you think you should get a pay rise? Remind Julia why you're such an asset to the practice.
She's already said there's no more money.
Well, when I say it, you're just going to give up.
Well, you can't get blood out of a stone.
Well, it's your problem, so why not try coming up with a solution?
Me?
Well, you know the job inside out.
Well, even if I did, she wouldn't listen to me.
She might if I asked her to.
Would you?
Yeah, of course. What'd you say?
Well, it's worth thinking about.
You know how confused she can get. She needs me to step in sometimes, make decisions for her until she's fully recovered.
Yeah, I do get that, but cancelling my visit, shouldn't we discussed it first?
Maybe I'm a little overprotective sometimes. But you've seen how well she's doing, how much stronger she is. I just want her to stop thinking of herself as a patient.
It's hard to imagine that she's the same woman that I met, a year ago?
Didn't even know if she'd wake up then.
Does she remember anything about the crash?
No, still blank. It's not something I encourage you to think about. I'd rather she remembered all the good times we had.
Can't be easy for you though, devoting your time to care for her 24/7.
It's been no trouble. I was never much of a believer, but you don't know how many times I say a silent thank you to whoever it is brought her back to me.
And last but not least, Juliet Cromwell.
Yeah, 56-year-old mother of two, presented with tenderness and a small mass. I referred her to the breast clinic. Biopsy confirmed advanced breast cancer.
Mm-hmm. And you've included her in this review because?
The delicate question of client confidentiality.
Oh.
She refuses to tell her husband about the seriousness of her condition.
I see.
And then there's her children, son and daughter, youngest is 17.
And do her family have a right to know about something that affects them all?
Client confidentiality is sacrosanct.
And such a great burden. So Mrs. Cromwell's loved ones have to go through their life blissfully unaware of the bomb that could explode within their family.
Well, she thinks she's protecting them.
Or is her stubbornness preventing others from helping her? Is she being selfish, keeping the secret to herself?
Well, you're not suggesting...
No, of course not. It's up to patients to decide what information they share with their nearest and dearest. But it can't help us from thinking she's being cruel, keeping the secret to herself, especially when there are children involved.
Next week on Strictly Go Flying.
Heston, have you got a minute?
Of course. What can I do?
Well, just a quiet word, really, about you and Julia.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, well, you've probably noticed that there's a certain atmosphere.
And you thought you'd put yourself forward as Vox Populi?
Well, I'm just a member of staff. right? I don't have the authority to help resolve tricky situations.
Ah, the penny drops.
Whereas if I was partner, I could help you and Julia more.
And there was me thinking you were concerned for the greater good of the practice.
No,
If you want to be a partner, I suggest you channel your ambition a bit more productively.
Well, that was out of this world.
We normally may do with a few fig rolls, but as it's a special occasion, our anniversary, and it only seems like yesterday.
Oh, well, that is my cue to wish you a happy anniversary and make myself scarce.
Don't you want more tea?
Well, I should be getting back to work, and I'm sure you lovebirds can do with some time alone.
Well, I can wrap you up a slice of cake if you like.
Oh, now you're spoiling me.
We've got to work on the hand-eye coordination. I'll get a cloth.
Don't go.
Claire,
You can't leave me with him.
what's wrong?
I don't know who he is.
Sorry, am I disturbing you?
Getting a quiet 5 minutes round here is akin to a labour of Hercules.
I wanted to talk about Julia.
I'm getting a strange sense of déjà vu. I've already had Daniel giving his 2 pennyworth. I'm not looking forward to an encore.
Yep, I thought you might like the chance to talk about how all this is affecting you.
How would you feel if you were treated like a child? She'd forgotten everything I've done for the place.
I think Julia's feeling isolated at the moment.
And whose fault is that? I admire fortitude in a woman, but she turns mule-headedness into an art form.
Don't you think she could do with more administrative help? Maybe some emotional support from the only other partner in the firm?
She knows where to find me.
Yeah, but if she finds it too difficult to ask, maybe it needs a bigger man to put his own pains aside for the greater good.
I don't need you to tell me that I handled Karen badly, okay? It just... Well, it's not easy shouldering sole responsibility for 2 health centres.
No, but you've got Heston.
Yeah, well, he seems hell-bent on undermining every move I make at the moment. You know, I don't know what's going to happen if I don't find a new partner. And it isn't just the cash injection that's important, Jimmy. It's about needing support.
Look, all Karen wants is to feel that she's been listened to. She's, jotted down a few ideas. As for Heston, I think if you approached him again, you might find him more responsive.
So I wasn't your first port of call, then?
They've both made gestures to show that they want a bad feeling to end, so...
And you expect me to do the same?
Well, I know it won't be easy.
Oh, why? Because I'm so stubborn?
I know you always put the practice first.
What did she say? Don't tell me, I can guess. Something about how I'm a complete stranger? Post-traumatic amnesia. Claire's consultant warned me. Said it was quite common in long-term coma patients. I hoped that as she got stronger physically, her memory would recover as well.
But it's still early days.
You don't know how painful. Trying to talk to her about honeymoon, holidays, all the good times we had together. She didn't remember any of it. It's like our entire life together has been wiped away.
She doesn't remember anything.
Well, she gets flashes. She remembers the day a dad brought a kitten home in the minutest detail, but whole decades have just gone.
Well, she needs help. Maybe a specialist in amnesia.
More hospitals. Don't you think she spent enough time in those places? Claire, love, where are you going?
You can't stop me.
I don't understand.
I can't live like this.
You're upset. Let's go inside.
Don't touch me. Who are you?
Claire, it's okay. It's perfectly normal.
Take me away from here.
Where would you go?
I don't know.
She hasn't got anyone else. There's only me.
You should stay here. This is your home.
I thought you were my friend.
I am.
No. You're in this together.
Maybe you're right. I'll look into getting her some help.
I'll give you some names.
Thank you. You've been so good to us. I'd better go to her.
Do you want some help?
She's better when it's just the two of us.
Okay, I'll get my coat. I'll see myself out.
What's up? What couldn't wait till tonight?
Have you told her yet? Your wife, have you told her about us?
You dragged me here to ask me that.
What could possibly be more important?
I promised I'd tell her when...
When the time is right, I know. What I'm saying is, what's wrong with now?
Yeah, it's easy for you.
Easy for me? To know that you're going back home to someone else every night, knowing you're sharing your bed with her?
I'm the one trying to juggle two lives. I'm the one who has to lie to my son every day that I pretend nothing's wrong.
Do you love her?
What?
You heard me.
She's the mother of my child. Of course I love her, but not in the way that I love you.
Prove it.
Oh, Simon, we've been over and over this. Oh, why does it have to be so difficult? Why does something that feels so good mean that I have to break my son's heart?
All right. You'll be all right.
Oh. Glad I haven't had my lunch yet. Don't think I'd be able to keep it down after that. Careful, your mascara's going to run.
Charlie, leave us alone.
I would if I could. Yeah, do whatever you like in the privacy of your own bedroom, but don't force normal people to have to witness these perverted little displays.
There is nothing wrong with two consenting adults.
There is when there are innocent children around. It's disgusting.
Firstly, I'd like to apologise to you for the way that I've handled things.
Apology accepted, although Rob would say actions speak louder than words.
Which is why you wrote this. And I have to say, it's very comprehensive.
Really?
Yes, clear and succinct. And this list of duties that you perform which are outside your contract is very comprehensive. And I will take your suggestions on board.
But I can feel that coming on.
But, Karen, the reality is that our financial situation hasn't changed.
Told you.
I thought that we were going to discuss this like adults.
You're both here to listen to each other.
I hate all this bad feeling. But I need you to understand that I'm not trying to get a bit of extra money so that we can blow it on an exotic holiday. Me and Rob are really struggling.
I know. I understand that. And I know that you wouldn't have gone to all this trouble if things weren't serious. But Karen, I can't condone any more petty cash handouts. This has to be done properly, all above board.
I know that. You haven't mentioned my suggestion.
Oh, the review?
At the end of the month.
And what if our financial situation still hasn't changed?
Well, I need to know that this isn't going to be forgotten.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll do this again at the end of the month and see if we can't come to some arrangement that suits everybody. All right?
Come on, love. It's for your own good.
Get away from me.
You'll feel much better after a nap.
I said, get away!
Mr. Clayton.
Not here.
A fake photo.
I know how it looks.
Is Claire right? Are you even married?
I can explain.
Well, this better be good.
Of course we're married. It's just that I didn't have much money at the time. Claire understood. She didn't care if it was just the two of us and a registrar.
Well, that doesn't explain this.
When I knew she had amnesia, I thought it was a chance to put things right. To give her memories of the grand wedding she'd always wanted. A little white lie on my part, but harmless. Surely you can see that.
You moved from Lancaster when she was still in a coma.
Well, this is our dream home. If I didn't act fast, I'd have lost it.
But why here, miles away from where she grew up?
A change of scenery.
So you took her away from where everything was familiar when her memory was already shattered?
I thought a fresh start would be good for her.
Or you wanted to take her away from her friends and you weren't really married?
You're letting your imagination run away with you. Didn't you say you had some patients to see?
I'm not leaving Claire, not till I know that she's in safe hands.
Yes, my love. Cherry, please, how long have we known each other?
There's a simple way to settle this.
I'll do anything.
Show me the marriage certificate.
Of course! Why didn't I think of that? Now, where did I put it? Might take me a while just to put my hands on it.
Save it for the police.
What?
They may have a better idea of finding out what the truth is here.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
I don't have a choice.
I've devoted myself to her. You've seen it day in, day out. Okay, so we're not married. But she needs me. Who else could care for her like I have? You don't know how long I've loved her.
Does she even know who you are?
I sent her flowers every week.
You took advantage of her being in a coma to move in on her life.
The doctors presumed I was her husband. I knew there was no one else to look after her. She needed someone.
You're sick.
I love her. And she will love me in time.
Yes, what are you doing?
She's all I've ever wanted.
Give me my phone.
I can't.
I'll call from work. What are you going to do? Keep me here?
I won't let you ruin everything.
You need help.
I'm nothing without her.
What are you going to do? Keep me here prisoner as well?
Nobody knows you're here, do they?
It was you. I remember now. Outside my flat, my work.
I've always been there for you.
Watching. Always watching.
Keeping an eye on you.
And the phone calls. There was no answer, but I could hear someone breathing.
Oh, you're confused.
The car crash.
You're tired.
Let her remember.
You were there.
We were going shopping.
You were following me.
Nonsense.
I was trying to get away.
Your foot slipped on the accelerator.
I panicked.
I held your hand till the ambulance arrived.
You? You're disgusting!
Behaving like a spoilt little public school boy.
Muffin the Mule on steroids.
And unsupportive.
Uncommunicative.
Oh, okay. This is supposed to be about moving on. How old are you again?
I think I'm
Which
man
I can
enough to
be
admit
able
when
to
I've made a
heels and
misjudgment.
Bit.
I may not have been as supportive as I could have been.
Well, we're both adults here, right?
Who can consider the tribulations of the last few days a mere blip?
Yeah, just water under the bridge.
So a fresh start.
Yeah.
Right, I'll leave you to it then.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, we do have one important matter outstanding.
So we're agreed then?
Yeah, couldn't be clearer. Jimmy has to be the new partner.
Jim is the one.
Claire, wait for me. I love you.
I thought I was going mad. I couldn't understand why I didn't feel anything for him. Love. I didn't love something twisted and sick.
I'm so sorry.
What for?
I've been visiting you for months. I should have noticed.
He can be very convincing.
Someone should have seen through it.
Even I would have believed his lies if my flesh hadn't crept every time he touched me.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. This is his house, his fantasy. We were living as man and wife. I never said no because I thought we were married.
There's probably friends or family that are missing you. I can help you look.
Yes. It's time to find out who I really am. After all this time, struggling to remember, now all I want to do is forget.
Hey, how you been? Look, I think I've got it. Come on, do this bit for me, ready? Again, ready?
Couldn't leave things the way they were.
Nothing like today is ever going to happen again.
You can't stop small-minded bigots from venting their poison.
No, but I can make sure that he keeps his repulsive thoughts to himself. First thing tomorrow, I'm going to make a formal complaint. Julia is already well aware of his behaviour at work. I'm sure she'll hear me out.
Yeah, but what if it only makes things worse?
This isn't the first time. I'm sick and tired of his bile, day in, day out. What?
If you make this official, what if it gets back to Sophie?
Is that the real reason why you're here? Nothing to do with making sure I'm all right? I don't know what makes it more grubby, Charlie's homophobia or your cowardice.
What?
Perhaps this is for the best.
What do you mean?
Yeah, maybe this is why I didn't tell Cherry we're back together. She's right, this was never going to work out.
Oh, don't say that.
We should write it off as a bit of a fling and be done with it, okay?
But that's not what I want.
I can't go on like this. Maybe Charlie's done us a favour. Goodbye, Will.
Oh, Derek! Get back!
I've got no time for that, and neither have they.
You okay?
No, he's a lucky little poofter.
I've made every repayment, every month.
What we used to call subprime.
You cheeky.
It's Derek! He says he's going to burn the house down!